Hey guys, Anna here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. For today's build, we are in the world of San Myshuno and we are doing our pack restricted build for the expansion pack City Living. So this week's content, we are doing 2 apartments. So this is our first apartment and it is in the Penny Pizzazz's apartment in the chic street. So it's the fashion kind of sector. It's in the bottom left hand side of the build, and this particular build is definitely like a bachelor's penthouse kind of vibe. I won't say penthouse, it's an apartment, it's not a penthouse. But yeah, it's a 1x1 bedroom apartment and it's monochromatic, so we're using blacks and whites and greys, not so much greys, blacks and whites. Because the expansion pack City Living very much leans that way. It's got a modern style. It does have some pieces which are, culturally diverse. And that's because it leads into a lot of the festivals that came with this pack. And we'll see that a lot in Thursday's apartment, where we build in the... what are they? It's like where the Spice Market is, the apartments there. I think it's called it's called Jasmine or something. Anyway, I believe that's the name of the apartment lot that we're building for Thursday's build. But for today, we are building this beautiful home. This is very luxe. I definitely feel like this is a wealthy sim. I feel like if we did some cross-pack compatibility, this is where a celebrity might live. I think Penny Pizzazz is pretty cool. I believe she's in like the fashion design, like she's a fashion designer or whatnot. And I could see that in this home, but I could also see like a wealthy businessman. I could see that vibe too. One that likes music and yeah. So I do feel like this build very much could be like a get famous build just as well. All right, so key items for this pack. Let me think. So City Living. Well, the fact that we've got apartments in general. So apartments in general were a huge addition to the pack. I do actually think City Living is a great pack for gameplay. I like the careers that it comes with. I love the festivals. I love how, you can, try all the food and then your Sims can make those recipes and stuff. I love that it expands the game in that way. I actually don't mind the creator sim of City Living. The build and buy I do like. I do think that the swatches are a little bit unusable, but you can still build something that is cohesive. As I said, this particular pack and a pack like Get Famous would pair so well together. I just feel that like the colors and just the patterns and that kind of modern architecture would go really well. All right, so I'm just now fiddling around where I want that master bedroom and how I want that to be, just because I want to make sure there's entrance into it properly. But this is the majority of the build, guys. This is a very short video. So we have that you walk in and you've got that living area. I could have put the single tiled bar in that we got with a base game update. I think it was one of those reward events. That would go on so well in this type of build, but I didn't. I kept it with City Living. These chairs are base game. They came as an update. And this particular table, I liked that little bit of design that was on the table. I think that even though it's a monochromatic build, I think it broke up the blacks and whites and added a little bit of color. So there's a little bit of color with like neutrals around the build. And I guess yellow as we look at it. Curtains were lovely for this build, but they do fit and certain types of windows. So that can be a little bit of a challenge. What else? So I put in a buffet table. This is again base game, which came from one of the CC creators. It was an addition. You got like a buffet table, a wardrobe, and some other things. So that was really helpful. I put in a mirror just to kind of create this entranceway. It's a pretty spacious kitchen for such a small apartment, but I like it. Gone in with this space game tile that I use as a backsplash all the time, and I believe now I'm looking into the wallpaper. I believe we go in with like a stucco just to give it that more textured look. I think that it looks really good, nice. And yeah, so you'll have to let me know in the comment section down below, do you enjoy apartment speed builds? Do you play in apartments? Is this something you would like to see more of? I'm definitely looking into what I want to do in terms of content-wise for the upcoming months. So I'm always interested in your input. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. Also, please, if you have not yet, if you could please consider subscribing. It does help me out, and I am so excited to bring you more content, especially throughout the year of 2025. And just come along with the ride. Have fun with us in the comment section. And let's create some Sims builds. All right, with that, we are moving into the bedroom, which is the only bedroom in the home. I've used the bed that comes with the pack and these rugs. Quite nice. I wanted to bring in a little bit more of the brown, so we do change the color of the bed, and I believe we add in some gold accents. Yes, gold. So these are base game dolls, and they had the gold accent, so I thought, why not bring that in? We are adding a little bit more color in this bedroom as opposed to the rest of the build, but that's okay. I love this chair. I love this little kind of shell-shaped chair. I think it's such a little statement piece. And City Living definitely came with statement pieces. And mixed with that kind of cultural furniture, which you can see there with the beautiful candle in the kind of glass lotus flower. I really love that. And then all of the paintings. Paintings were really stand out for this pack. I used them all the time in all my other builds. The bed was good. What's not good? Trying to think what I don't like. Some of the lights I don't like. It's always lights. It's always lights. No, I think, actually, no, I will say I'm not a huge fan of the couches. The couches and chairs, I'm not a huge fan of. I'm not talking about like the dining chairs and stuff and the dining table. I like all that stuff. But, you can see there we've got like a modern set there, and I'm not a huge fan of it. So, yeah. Anyway, final room, we're into the bathroom. Very simple bathroom. It's a very small bathroom, so just laying it out so that everything is functional. And then we will be going into the tour. So and the rugs, we got really good rugs, as I mentioned, with this pack. So just adding in some black and grey. All right, for the tour. So there is your kitchen. You enter into that living space, into that massive kitchen. You could probably make that 10 times smaller. Dining table, there's your bathroom, and there is that master bedroom. This build is not available on the gallery as we cannot upload apartment builds, so I do apologize for that. But that is today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.